Welcome back, students. In our previous session, we discussed about various methods of asexual reproduction in plants, that is binary fission, spore formation, budding and fragmentation. Today, we will discuss about another method of asexual reproduction in plants, that is vegetative propagation. In plants, there are two types of parts, that is vegetative parts and reproductive parts. Vegetative parts are roots, stems or leaves, and reproductive part is a flower. So when plants reproduce from their vegetative parts, that is roots, stems or leaves, then it is termed as vegetative propagation. So let us understand these methods one by one. First, it is reproduction by stems. Now the stems which are involved in vegetative propagation are two types, that is subaerial stems and underground stems. Now subaerial stems are the stems that grow on the surface but do not rise up. They do not grow taller, very tall. So there are subaerial stems, and underground stems, you all know, they grow below the soil. So first it is subaerial stems. Now subaerial stems, these are of three kinds depending on how they grow. One is runners and stolons, next offset, and then suckers. So one by one we will discuss all of these. First, runners and stolons. Now runners and stolons, these are the stems that grow parallel to the ground and produce a new plant at the node. Now what is a node? A node is a place on the stem from where a new branch or a leaf arises. So a place on the stem where a new branch or a leaf arises is called a node. Now when these stems they grow parallel, from these nodes new roots and shoot start arising out of it, and then this plant grows independently into a new plant. Examples are strawberry, jasmine and mint. Now in this picture you can see these are runners and stolons. These are the stems which are growing parallel to the ground, and then at the node roots and new branches arise, and then these get detached and grow independently as new plants. Now runners and stolons are similar in the sense that they both grow horizontally, but runners they are usually straight and stolons are slightly arched. So you can see here in the diagram, runners these are straight and stolons these are slightly arched. So this is the difference between them. Otherwise they both grow horizontally and produce new plant at the node. Next is offset. Now offset is a side shoot that arises from a bud present on the main stem. Now what is a bud? Bud is the structure that develops into a leaf or a flower. So when this bud detaches, falls off and develops roots and grows into a new plant, then it is called reproduction as offset. Now these offsets are smaller and thicker than a runner, and these are normally seen in aquatic plants such as water hyacinth and pistia. So in this picture you can see pistia where the asexual reproduction is taking place by these offsets. So you can see here from a bud the new plant arises, then this get detached from the parent plant and grows as new plant. Next is suckers. Now what are these suckers? These are also horizontal stems that develop from the base of the stem, and then they develop roots and come out of the soil to form the shoot. Now this shoot it grows into a new plant when this horizontal stem breaks off from the main parent plant. Example is chrysanthemum. So in this next picture you can see here These are horizontal stems in chrysanthemum. You can see some roots arising out of these, and then these roots they develop and a new shoot arises at that place, and then these get detached from the main parent plant body, the main shoot, and in this way new independent plants are produced. So you can see here these all three, that is runners and stolons, offset and suckers, these are subaerial stems and help in reproduction of new plants. In our next session, we will discuss about various underground stems which help in reproducing new individual plants. Thank you.